What's up, everybody? It's Nolan Patrick with Strike Point Sports. Let's make some money in the NBA playoffs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to preview the NBA playoffs. I'm going to do it tonight, and then I'm going to do it again tomorrow night, and then probably the night after that. What I'm going to do in each of these videos is give you 2 or 3 free plays on some series prices, individual games that I like, or some props that I like. So if you stay around for the whole video, you're probably going to get yourselves multiple free play winners throughout the course of each video. So you want to make sure you check back each night. Now, earlier today, I did a Phoenix Suns, Portland Trail Blazers free play video on the total. I actually have a rated play in that Phoenix Suns Portland Trail Blazers game that you can get at DocSports.com. And I'm going to focus on a couple other things throughout this video. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe to the Doc Sports YouTube page. Hit that thumbs up, win the free play. Also, click the bell so you're notified right away when one of the guys at Docs releases a free play video. And finally, make sure if you haven't taken advantage of Doc's free 60 promotion, you do so by clicking the link below this video. It takes you to DocSports.com. Set up that account. We'll give you $60 to use on any handicap or any sport. Daily sports packages are only $30 a piece. You get a couple days worth of picks just for trying out DocSports.com. Now, first thing, I already told you I went on both sides of the Suns Trailblazers game. You can get that at YouTube or you can get that at DocSports.com. The other game, we have the Heat and the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets are a pretty good favorite there. I've seen 5.5, I've seen 6, and it makes plenty of sense. Charlotte's at home. This is the biggest game that they've had probably since Larry Johnson was there. That home crowd is going to be electric. They're playing against a Heat team that's been up and down all year long. But the Miami Heat, they're a playoff-savvy team. Eric Spoelstra is one of the best coaches that we've seen in the NBA in a long, long time. Probably not named Greg Popovich or Phil Jackson. This guy knows how to win in the playoffs. He knows how to get his guys to play as good as they possibly can, and he knows how to take advantage of some weaknesses. The Charlotte Hornets love to shoot the three, and if they're feeling any kind of pressure from that home crowd, especially as a 5.5 or 6 point favorite, there could be some value on the Heat. The Charlotte Hornets are a public team because they're at home, because they haven't had a big game in a long time. Give me the Heat. Give me the Heat plus the points. So that's one of your free plays in that play-in game. Now, some other things that I like that I'm going to talk about really quickly for you so you have 3 plays out of this video are some series prices. Now, you take, and these are going to be the games that are focused on Saturday. So the Knicks and the Hawks series comes out. I think the Hawks are going to be a little bit more live than maybe people expect. Are the Knicks one of the best teams in the East? Absolutely. Are the Hawks built to win in the playoffs? No, probably not. They don't really have that marquee name superstar. They have kids that are good. Johnson's good. CJ McCollum's good. They have other guys, Dyson Daniels. They have guys that can play defense. They're long. They're athletic. I don't see them beating the Knicks in a 7-game series. I do, however, see them stealing a game or two. So I want to make sure I get this number right. Series prices right here. The Knicks and the Hawks, under 5.5 total games is plus 120. I don't like that. I like over 5.5 games in that series. Right now I see minus 145. That's where I would lean there. That's my third favorite series play because I think that the Hawks are going to be a little bit more live in that series than maybe a lot of people think. Lakers and Rockets. The Lakers are just too beat up. Do I like Houston? No, I don't. I don't like them throughout these playoffs, but I like them in this series. Over 5.5 games is minus 115. Under 5.5 games is minus 105. I think that the Lakers can get one, but they're going to be too beat up throughout this series, and I just don't think they have enough firepower. I like Houston to win that series 4-1, so under 5.5 games, minus 105 is your series play. So I like the Heat tonight, and I like under 5.5 games, Rockets and Lakers. I just don't think the Lakers are going to have enough with how beat up they are. And then in that other series, Cavs and Raptors, over 5.5 games and under 5.5 games are both minus 110. Now, the Raptors have some punch. There's no doubt about that. And the Cavs are kind of like the Rockets for me. Both of those teams have some marquee names, have some great players, and have the ability to beat almost anybody in the NBA. But for me, for both of those teams, it's a kind of prove-it thing. But both of these first-round series are perfect matchups for the Cavs and the Rockets. I'm going under 5.5 games. Do I like the Cavs long-term? No, I don't. And we'll talk about that more in some other videos. But in this series, Toronto might get one at best. This is a sweep. or this is a 4-1 series. So I like Cavs Raptors under 5.5 games minus 110. So I like the Heat tonight plus the points. I like Cavs Raptors under 5.5 games. I like Rockets Lakers under 5.5 games. And I would take Hawks Knicks over 5.5 games. So there you have it. There's an Eastern Conference series preview with Knicks Hawks, Cavs Raptors, a little bit of the Western Conference with Lakers and Rockets, and then a play-in game, Heat Hornets. I'm going to document all those right up here. I'll list all of them at the end of the video. One of my longer videos, but if you stayed around for the whole thing, you got a lot of free plays. And as always, best of luck.